Today I want to talk about quarterbacks in 40 times, and all that's coming up after the bumper.
Don't be cornering me. Hold up. Time. You gotta help me with that corner shit.
What's up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always college football related, sports related. We have a good time. Today, I want to talk about quarterbacks, and I want to talk about 40 times. I want to talk about those two things because we have had some extremely fast 40 times. And we have folks who actually are, claiming that 40 times aren't as fast as 40 times are. I understand why you would say such a thing. The times that we are seeing from these kiddos are ridiculous. Kyle Pitts in the 4.4s, Justin Fields in the 4.4s, Marco LSU Nelson in the 4.3s, Eric Stokes in the 4.2s. And then I looked up, all right, what is the traditionally slow offensive position, perhaps the slowest position in football, doing in the 40-yard dash? We all know that Tom Brady wasn't moving like that. Baker Mayfield, chug it, still wasn't moving like that in the 4.8s, right? Cam Newton wasn't the dude that could get in the 4.4, okay? Short of Mike Vick, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, RG3, Matt Jones is something else entirely. You're going to have a hard time finding a dude that can drop into the 4.4s. So let's take a look at the top 5 fastest pro day 40 times in 2021. And you can see why myself I'm starting to wonder about these 40 times. All right. So at number 1, you know the man, Ohio State quarterback Justin Fields, who at 6'3", 225 can still fly. Drop 4.44, the triplet, in his pro day. Okay? And that was after dropping 4.41 a couple weeks earlier in a workout. All right. Felipe Franks coming out of Arkansas, a dude that was an all-world athlete, drops 4.55 in his pro day. It's flying. That is absolutely moving. Kellen Mond at 4.59, which led me to ask the question, why wasn't Kellen Mond running more QB power, more QB sweep, and just taking off and running with the ball more at Texas A&M? But all right, cool, whatever. Ian Book at 4.65. That was a dude that I legitimately thought was going to be in the 4.5s and was fast because every time Ian Book rolled to one side or the other, he played his best quarterbacking, okay? I believe in what Ian Book was capable of. I called him Yankee Jake Fromm. Last year, the man went up, beat down Clemson at home. Big ups to you. All right. And then we get to number 5. And at number 5, I got to ask some questions. Because at number 5, we talking about Mac Jones at 4.68, 0.03 of a second behind Ian Book, who before seeing this list, I would have told you would beat Mac Jones by 3 full strides in a 40-yard dash race. It also led me to question, the question that I have been giving myself all afternoon since seeing this list over on CFB on Fox on the IGs, okay? And follow me at RJ Young Show on the IGs. And I asked myself, where was Mac Jones' 4.68 40-yard dash in 2020? Because I saw that man run. You saw that man run. That man ran like molasses moving across a plate of glue. Okay? That man ran faster than LeBron James's hairline recedes. All right? I gotta question everything now because is the world round? Are we sure that Kyrie wasn't on to something? I know that he reneged, but was he on to something? Because I have to question all that goes on in the world when I see that Mac Jones ran 4.68 in the 40-yard dash. Then again, I just watched the Carolina Panthers bet it all on Sam, I might be out indefinitely, Darnold. Then again, we found tape of Sam Darnold rolling to his left, throwing a bomb downfield, that looked real good. Looked a lot like the pro day throws, the viral throw. You know, the one Zach Wilson rolling to his left, plant, throwing back across his body to the right, 70 yards through the air at altitude. Looked a lot, you know, like Trevor Lawrence, rolling out to his right, rolling out to his left, doing it both times, throwing that ball 50 yards through the air. My quarterback coach in high school used to say, you ought to complete every single pass you throw against air. Period. And the only way that it should end incomplete is if your receiver doesn't actually hold onto the ball once it hits his hands. You have no excuse for not looking absolutely Pro Football Hall of Famer against air. But in this year where we have these pro days acting as a combine, everybody's putting on their best script, and I don't fault you for it in a second because pro day absolutely matters. It really does weigh on these scouts and NFL personnel's minds as to what they should be doing, even though we have 3 and sometimes 4 or even 5 years of film on some of these kiddos, and we could take it all the way back to what they were doing in high school if we really wanted to. But now I kind of want to go out there and I want to run the 40-yard dash, because if Matt Jones is running 4.68, I might be a lot faster than I originally thought I was. All right, that's it for me. Doses.